Welcome to Capital Gains, Yahoo Finance's unique look at how US government policy affects your bottom line. I'm your host, Rochelle Akufo. Of course, we're less than a month away from Inauguration Day for President-elect Trump, and he's charging full speed ahead with his picks and his policies for the White House. He actually gave his first remarks since his Election Day victory. So we were trying to get into some of the policy and break down some of the breadcrumbs we could find there. And obviously a lot of headlines for billionaires as well in his administration as well. And of course, later on, we're going to be joined by London School of Business Assistant Professor of Economics, Joseba Martinez, to describe all things Trump, tariffs, and taxes, our three favorite things. And of course, my two favorite people, Ben Worschel and Rick Newman, my co-stars here, want to bring you in. So Ben, what have you been watching this week?
Yeah, so good to be with you guys. So to kick us off today, I sort of thought I could look at three signals we got this week about Trump 2.0. What three things we're going to get a lot of. The first is a lot of executive action. You mentioned Trump's press conference this week. He talked for over an hour on a variety of things in his sort of plan for full prosperity, as he called it, for the U.S. And what he said, he underlined, is we're going to do a lot of executive orders and sign a lot of things on day one, which he's talked about a little bit in the past, but it's sort of underlined that fact. And a lot of it is going to be on energy. So that's a sector I'll definitely watch at the very beginning of what Trump wants to make a big splash on, in addition to other issues like immigration. Second signal is a lot of monkey wrenches. As we're taping this, where there's a spending fight going on, and what Trump has shown is, which was true in Trump 1.0, but it's amplified this time because we've also got another unpredictable figure in Elon Musk, is they're not shy about just sort of blowing things up if they need to. But by the time people are hearing this, there may be some resolution to the spending fight. But Trump is willing to sort of jump in and say, we should deal with the debt limit. No one was talking about the debt limit a few days back, and suddenly now it's at the top of the agenda in a kind of unpredictable way. So that's another thing, is that Trump, with Elon Musk there, sort of making it even more so, is really willing to sort of gum up the works if he thinks it's going to benefit him. And then the third, I've already mentioned Elon Musk, is a lot of billionaires. Elon Musk has shown pretty incredible power this week, and all in the weeks leading up in terms of his closeness to Trump. So he's the sort of the central billionaire, but Trump has picked a cabinet that's just stocked with billionaires up and down. It's one of the richest cabinets in history. And you also have a parade of billionaires coming to Mar-a-Lago. The visitor this week was Jeff Bezos. Elon Musk, of course, was there. He called it a great conversation. So there's all these billionaires kind of working for Trump and trying to work with Trump. So that's another big thing you're going to see a lot of in the coming weeks.
Hey, worth reminding everybody, Joe Biden is still the president. And you know, what's happening on Capitol Hill is the next administration, which hasn't even taken office yet, is calling the shots. And I think it's hard to overstate how extraordinary it is that it's not even Donald Trump exactly who's calling the shots. It's Elon Musk. Elon Musk got this thing started by blowing up the spending bill with a tweet storm that went on for hours. And I think this is unprecedented. And then Trump got behind Musk, and Congress did what it wanted. So they're going to have to get this resolved. But I mean, let's say this is a template for how this administration is going to function. I have a basic question: who's in charge here? Donald Trump or Elon Musk? Is this going to be a co-presidency? Is this going to work out? I mean, I can see this going one of two different ways. I kind of feel like Trump, the second time around, might delegate a lot more than he did the first time around, and then just go play golf. I mean, he's older. He has a clearer sense of the people he wants in place who are going to do what he wants instead of trying to block what he wants to do. So he seems to be setting it up that way. So maybe he will be quite happy to delegate to Elon Musk. Or you could have two gigantic egos that can't fit inside the same city. Washington, D.C. is not that big anyway. So maybe the bromance is gonna blow up when these two get competitive. But I follow all these political analysts who try to tell you in detail what's going on inside the Beltway every week and every day, and many of them are saying we've never seen anything like an external person who's not even an elected official, not in the government in any way, determining what Congress does.
And that does bring into question the dynamics, especially when we talk about DOGE and the government efficiency.